Alma of the Airwaves, Lucky of the Orange Couch, on the 1st of April, 2022. It's All Fool's Day. Okay, here is a prank. I lost 10 pounds from my COVID weight. No, I haven't. But I lost 5 pounds actually on my keto diet. There is so much I learn about this every single day. I sometimes cannot wait that it's time for you to hear what I learned early in the morning. I got wonderful news. Speaking of weight loss, did you know that we have not one, not two, but actually three fat depots? It's not one. We have three, and they are, first of all, there is the subcutaneous fat, which is under our skin. So it's all over the place. It gets on our legs, on our behind, it gets all. So this is called subcutaneous fat. The most wonderful news I heard today was that actually we can acquire up to 22 pounds of this sort of fat before it has an impact on our health. Okay, wonderful news. Let's go over the other two so that we can see the difference. The second one is visceral fat. Visceral fat is what we get around our organs, and it's usually the belly fat, the so-called beer belly button, but it's not really caused by beer. I mean, it's not only beer. So the allowed amount of that fat is 6 pounds. Can you see them on the scale? Well, 6 pounds. But it is the belly fat. It's completely different around our organs than the subcutaneous fat. And then the third and worst is the so-called liver fat. What we have in our liver, if we get fatty liver, if we have a big amount of fat in our liver, this fat, the allowed amount is 1 pound. Now I realize why people who are thin and think that they're healthy because they're not obese and that they don't have extra weight sometimes struggle. Sometimes they have fatty liver. A skinny person can have a fatty liver, more than 1 pound in their liver, which has to be addressed. When I was drinking, of course, the enzymes are very important because the liver, what did Dr. Lustig say? It boils down to the following: protect the liver, feed the gut. Period. That's his whole philosophy. We need to protect our liver from sugar and from alcohol and from, so, and it's a long story, but protect the liver and feed the gut. That's all there is for us to sustain a healthy nutrition. I am happy. So up to 22 pounds, and then of course you can lose it, but it's not dangerous. I didn't know that. I thought that I have to get rid of this fat no matter what. But there are 3 types of depots. So wonderful. Again, that's why when you test your blood, I mean, they're so specific. These tests are so specific. Fatty liver is really dangerous. We have to protect our liver. As for the gut, of course, we know. He said that probiotics. Okay, if we take probiotics, which are living organisms, living bacteria, even if they're in a pill, why do we take them every day? Why don't we take them once and then they populate our microbiome because they die on the way to the microbiome. So what's even more important is prebiotics. Prebiotics are the food for the probiotics, for the bacteria. We eat prebiotics so that we can feed our gut successfully. What's the best prebiotic ever possibly natural? Fiber. Fiber is the one soluble and insoluble. Is fiber what we need the most? So today with Lucky, we cooked a big pot of cabbage, carrots, celery, tomatoes, and herbs, a lot of herbs. So I produced a fiber bomb, a fiber explosion. Fiber is gonna save our gut. Okay, beautiful. The other thing is, Rumi in the morning says, life is a balance of holding on and letting go. If we maintain this balance between holding on and letting go, we're safe. The third thing that came my way was that in order to be happy, we really must know what this means to us. Like what does happy mean to me? What does it? So the exercise that Rangan Chatterjee, a medical doctor from London, suggested was that please sit down and make an exercise in defining quite literally what happiness is to you. Figure that out because we're not aware often what makes us happy. There is more. I mean, so much is happening on the internet, but these are very important things. So I thought that this is it. So you'll see what we cooked, and you'll see a video, and we'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow is already Saturday. The weekend is here, and life is beautiful. 3 fat depots, wonderful. So have a wonderful April day. Make sure you trick somebody, you prank somebody because it's good for their health. If they believe you, wonderful. We'll see you tomorrow. On our menu, cabbage with carrots, celery, tomatoes, and herbs. Let's call it a fiber bomb explosion of fiber.